I mean, we should stop disturbing Martin.
This morning,
so I heard prior to the interview, some of the members, of course from the minority, had presses released and stuff like that, saying that they were going to grant him, they were going to stay forever. What is it? What? You see, we're only seeking for two things that I keep saying. Whether he qualifies or not, and to ascertain the fact that if he could serve the office, so the Ghanaians will be just comfortable and have the confidence in him. Everybody, you know, if we are taking cursory look at the election results, people are even demanding accountability even more
now,
than development.
Yeah.
You understand? So of all the free SHS, planting for food and jobs, nurses, alawa, midwifery, alawa.
Now teachers are coming up
teachers, free school feeding, insurance debt paid, whatever. Unless we make sure that people are brought to book, Ghanaians will not forgive MPP and of course Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Well, I think it's not only bringing them to book, it's also acquiring or taking back whatever was lost.
We have so much money out there, so I still would doubt that people will still think that we could not have free SHS. Because if you take the Public Accounts Committee, one report estimates over 5 billion. I mean, this money is so much that if it is protected, and trust me, that is not all. It is only portions of what is captured and what has come out.
So
we
far
still
when
have
it's out
institutional
now,
ones that were crafted, you know, nicely that
to
said that it couldn't
things.
find its way in there, you know. And we are going to review all that. Yesterday, I was hearing a release from the, I think, Office of the President, from the transport sector. Still journalists who are using
state cars.
I mean,
from the previous government.
You understand?
And
so,
he said he was going to actually make a list of the names to Martin Amidu's office.
You know,
to come
it has
after
to
them.
be. It has to be. And it should not be limited only on minority. It is for Ghana. Public sector, the politician, and it should only not be focused on the politicians. If you are a journalist and you are involved, if you are public service and you are involved, if you are whatever.
Some actors actually, I don't want to mention them, benefited to V8, some pickups and stuff.
You understand? How could it be?
Truly, if I own one of these cars, I'm Nicodemously going to go to his house and say, Martin, please take it. I don't want wahala.
Honestly, he declared that on the, you see, the purpose is to control one and also let people know that
you can do it and get away with it.
You can do it and get away with it. So if you have it, and he said something interesting. He said that if I found out that you've taken Ghana's money and you brings it back,
I'll let you go.
I will not jail you. I'll let you go, but I'll tell Ghanaians.
Of course.
That you brought
that
the money.
That is transparency.
You brought the money back.
One, so that people who are aware of it.
Your family, your people in your constituency or whatever will know your ways. Because it sometimes flow, not from the point of jealousy. I registered my first company 24 years now.
Wow.
1993. I think it's good calculation.
Right.
Okay. I bought the old ones. You understand? My first new car that I bought was Tata trucks.
Wow.
For commercial purpose. Apart from that, it's just been last 3 years that I was able to buy a brand new, as somebody would say, just hard work. Immediately I mentioned my company's name. You knew what it is, and everybody know how we have hustled it.
T-shirts and more, we know about.
Just somebody just wake up one day. Even in journalism, look at what you're doing. You're doing where you've been on production level, from this to here, from that to there, and you cannot even boast which one.
No.
You know, a better saloon car, let alone your colleagues just go and make some propaganda in a few minutes. So if even you are being rated, somebody will think that it's maybe somehow intelligent or something, but that is not it. You understand?
Well, a lot goes on behind the scenes.
You understand? You understand? So we should discourage that.
I think if you
people who works hard.
But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't
people
work
who work hard and are genuine.
We are trying to stop it because it should not be. Somebody who has not signed a voucher before he joins one trail, either by propaganda, insulting people, and the next morning you see him riding V8.
Of course.
You understand? That is why, you see, life, you cannot cheat nature. Okay. You can't even handle it. Servicing a lot of them just in 6 months when they are having problems. If they have genuine papers, they would have opted to sell it.
No, some are selling them. Some are selling them.
It means that you need to walk through the processes of life to get anything that you want. Otherwise, we have too many Christians here. God would have been dropping 4x4 to everybody. But even understanding the principle of creation, God even himself wants us to walk through the processes. He called in Bible, we call it training. You understand? So, who would say that God didn't love David? He loved David so much. Was his friend, whatever description that God gave to him, according to the Bible. But he subjected the same personality through the wilderness. And if they say wilderness, in tree we call it Kwaebrin too.
Okay.
Where you have the lion, the pythons,
the wild animals.
We have something we call Sasabonsam. I don't even know the English word for it. All these things in the wilderness. And it's the same wilderness that God subjected his beloved through. Why? For training. You understand? So you can't just wake up and you go and steal money. That is why, excuse my language, they speak unguidedly.
Okay.
You understand? Because if you get anything for free, it's easy for even to be reasonable. Yes.
That is true, though.
Yes. There is no way I will just go and meet somebody, whether an adult or a child or whatever, that I can just...
So let's wait and see the list of names that will come up. I will be interested. I will truly be happy to see some of the people. I mean, we meet some of them after work and all that stuff, and we go like, "Hey, Charlie, this your machine there is good."
So,
you know, some have
and now they can't laugh so well.
And now they won't be able to laugh. So I'm sure some will be trading to get saloon cars. So if you don't see them, go like, "Oh, find your excuses."
I use it for traveling.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about it though. I wish they can go and bargain.
Anything
some can go and make payment for it. I mean, all we want is protect the public
for it.
Are we
They're expensive.
You set up a payment plan.
If they value it genuinely, a 4x4 Land Cruiser
can go beyond 200.
I mean,
well, a brand new can go to about $200,000, depending. Like the Lexus.
Yeah, the Lexus, of course, is about 180.
The 2016, yes.
It's expensive. So at least you need to. I bought my first car was Lada Fiat.
I remember Lada Fiat. I think one of my teachers
on the lighter side, when the car see beautiful ladies, that is where
it stops.
Checking.
Oh, okay.
Then you push it small. And you see, God in that act sell you the processes. So now, if you have a good car and you
know how to take care of it,
even at the smell of the fuel, how it's been burned, you could understand. You understand? So that process could not be underestimated.
Oh no, but let's go to the newspapers. We're having a lot of Martin Amidu. Obviously, is facing Parliament tomorrow, and I think as he went unanimously, it's going to be just an approval. But Parliament, I know you guys have your way of doing things, trying to grill it. You make the place a bit, I don't say fire baptism all the time, but sometimes you have a way of putting people on the spot when they get there. And you have no consideration. Even the president, who has been there for years, some people were trying to like give him that fire thing, which he stood up to it because he's been there.
He's been there. And
I saw a few smiles on his face like, oh, we're my family.
And he knew that he was in charge at the time. So
I can tell all that.
That is what we say. That's the common line. You have your say as opportunity. You can only talk. Yeah. Whether you are making sense or not. I mean,
you are free to talk.
You are free to talk. You understand? That is kind of democracy.
Yeah.
And I believe by talking you could hide your guns and you will not go wayward and those things. So as you talk, you free your mind. So, but you see, one has to put his image at stake.
That is true.
You understand? Because people are watching. You might have a society, a closer society that you are part with, like your church, your Muslim group, whatever. So,
your social
and
groups.
you have sometimes this is an opportunity for us to be here. We have people who are listening, professors, doctors, or even an astute businessman who understands issues even
better than we are.
I do, or we are.
Yeah.
Understand? So once this opportunity is available to you, you need to understand that the category
It's a
of
golden
listenership
opportunity.
you understand that you have, so that you could communicate. If they have the opportunity to correct you, it will even be minimized.
Yeah.
You understand? But you just don't go and sit and just be talking. Because
Well, I think
you
some people really
MVP
came.
or you are NDC. You understand?
They came with
the
a mindset
issues are
to.
good, you discuss it constructively.
Yeah.
You understand? It's out there. I mean, to be satisfied by just throwing out, speaking unnecessarily and not being very constructive, even not the people's.
Yeah, that is true.
And sometimes they'll just put off the TV or radio
they'll
station.
turn off
You
the
are
tune.
becoming an expenditure to the radio station because.
Well,
you understand.
sometimes you have no choice than just telecast because it's an
And
important
one thing
program.
that if I've had opportunity, I will blame the media. Yes.
Okay.
Because if you go to the advanced world, of course, not all, and the post.
Yeah.
If you are lying, you have the steer. You must steer the car back on track. But Ghana,
I know, but
They will
I
simply-
really wouldn't accept that because on this show,
not
if you
you.
say,
I said
well, I'm
not
speaking for
all
myself.
of you, at
On-
least, but many of the media men will say, oh, in a common Akan language, Wakane and Tusu Canada.
Oh no.
But meanwhile, the person is learning. They should be fact finding. You understand? So that is why, as a host, I liked your show because if I'm wayward, you put me on track.
Exactly.
If this man is lying, but we have come to accept propaganda,
No.
baseless argument.
Yeah.
In some media stations, and sometimes when you listen to them, it's very, very irritating because I know you are not part of it. But if the media could stand up as the fourth arm of government and also be a good critic, when you are lying, that will take the person off.
Yeah.
You understand? And steer the person in. I could not come and sit on your show to lie. So as any other person could also not come. Then you will be comparing us to do a very befitted argument that will benefit society and Ghana.
That is true.
You understand? Even I believe some people will not even have the guts and nerve to come and sit on shows.
Yeah.
Because they have no fact.
Yeah.
You understand? But if we allow them to be throwing in anything, like this baseless thing that I was reading from one at Guba.
We're going to touch on that
I
actually.
mean,
So you're fast forwarding.
understand?
Okay, so go
Yes,
ahead.
you are doing
Over the
this.
weekend, I read a little bit about his
What is the
research.
methodology? What you just wake up and throw propaganda news?
He said he
and the
touched on
media-
100 cases out
Medias
of.
are grabbing it left, right, center. You call yourself a lawyer,
Yeah.
and this
And
is
that's
the
the
best you
nephew
can
of
offer
William
to the-
Matuguba.
to the law profession, the learned profession. I even, who is not a lawyer, will not do this. Legal profession.
Yeah.
I mean, why should they do that?
I don't really. I
You
don't want to
understand?
believe it's something to grab attention, but because he's a very good lawyer, and I mean to what I know.
By what standard?
And where is
With
I
the
was
research?
discussing with the crew before the start that if somebody tends to say something, you should look at where he's coming from. Probably he's practiced it before, and this is the nephew of William Matuguba, who was then heading the 2000 and election
petition.
election petitioning case. And so if he's saying that, you can take it from that angle and say probably that's what happened.
I understand.
That's why
you've made sense to me this morning. Very well. At least I understand. Maybe that's where he's coming from.
That's what I'm talking about.
In-house.
Yes.
So
you should take
and
it from
maybe
that
he's
angle.
learned from his. You understand?
He thinks let me read a little bit. He says that when judges or judges who are appointed by government are sitting on political cases, they sometimes or they tend to judge cases considering which government appointed them. Let me read so I won't go wrong. A controversial research findings released by former executive secretary of the ex-president John Mahama has railed top judge in the country, Professor Raymond Atuguba, who of the Faculty of Law, University of Ghana, released a findings last week which indicates that Ghana's Supreme Court judges decide political cases taking into consideration the governments that appointed them. And I don't believe
And you see,
making
You
judgment.
remember, if you do remember the election petition well, His Excellency, President Adonai for this position, was that as an astute practice lawyer, he disagreed, but he would accept it.
Yeah, he accepted it, so there will be no chaos.
You understand? So, if there was disagreement, because he's a practicing good lawyer, then relating it to Atugube's
Claim.
research and claim, vis-a-vis his uncle
Being
was
on
the lead, and I believe most Ghanaians were dissatisfied
well,
with
but
the judgment that came out.
we somewhere.
So I think on that basis, we could consider his research. Maybe he's learned it from home and he knows what he's talking about. For that, I can't disagree with his research. Apart from that, it's something that we should.
Yeah, I heard a lot
on
of
it because it has happened before. At some point in Ghana history, in our democratic practice, you see certain group of people from where he's coming from will just come and attack the media.
Yeah.
And they, the judiciary,
Yeah.
and they do other actions. And now Matiamidu is coming. You understand? So propaganda-wise, it is wise you defame the institution.
Okay.
So that
it
when
will
you
not
are
stand.
being arrested left, right, center,
You can say,
you
the
can
institution
say
is not
that they are
credible
not genuine. But the facts are that whether they are genuine,
or not genuine.
not genuine, whatever they say now, because we are practicing an exercise.
Well, I think it's an institution backed by the Constitution.
Whatever
So
they say now is what matters.
yeah,
You understand?
that is true.
So you can do whatever you want to do and propagate any propaganda that you want to do, yet still their decision will remain unchanged. And I mean, people are going to face the law. Maybe I think what is ahead of them that projectively he has decided to throw.
Maybe
in
he's seeing
that
something. He's seeing something we
or
are
maybe
not
he's,
seeing.
He's seen it from home, and then maybe he could have a fact relating it to the election petition. Maybe for once Atubiga.
Yeah.
Maybe right.
But
in that
I
context.
think that he was attacked too much by everyone when they could have taken a careful look at least what he's written and the work gone into the research, just for academic
No,
sake.
you see, I said something here that even though I believe in MPP and I do not think I have a choice than being an MPP, so long as Ghana's democracy is concerned. At anything that, if even I'm sent to say it,
You be cautious.
I'll be cautious because my credibility as a person also matter. You understand? If I disgrace myself here, maybe here many people doesn't know me, but when I go to my hometown,
They will know.
where
you.
respected chiefs and other priests and other people who knows me in close context, at least I'll feel ashamed and very bad.
Yeah.
So credibility is also important.
That is true.
So maybe people are over criticizing him because of his background. You understand?
Yeah,
As we walk
probably.
through life,
Probably.
any step that you take matters and it counts.
Yeah.
You understand? So if you don't have credibility, for once you have not done even any single constructive argument or criticism, and then you rise up,
And
you are,
brings these
you are not a
findings.
known researcher.
Yeah.
You
Well,
understand? And you wake up maybe by the experience from family.
well.
You've come out with a conclusion that
Well, it's a research that it has parts of
it's also a
it's
research
in the public.
because if you are my family member and you have chaired an election petition and I saw one or two bad things and I could just rename it.
And
put
that's
it
more like
out there.
recycling a research.
Recycling and research. So I think anything that you do, credibility is also important. Maybe that is the reason why people are over criticizing.
Yeah, I listened to a
wish
few political
he goes
talk shows.
back to look at the criticism
Yeah.
and better his life up the next time.
Yeah. Honorable KOFI AMOAKOHENE, let's get on the line with Honorable Kennedy Japan. He's a businessman, entrepreneur like yourself, and he's an MP, also like you.
He's my role model.
He's a role model. Oh, okay. Good morning, Honorable Kennedy Japan.
To send this message.
Okay, I think our phone lines just dropped. But yeah, he has we're talking to him over the overhaul tax exemption regime to save the industries. you know, he's a businessman, and so I think he brought us in. Lately, he's been talking for the people in Makola and Okanshi and all those people. He's actually been there a few times. We had videos of him, and he's doing a campaign for their comfort, so they can also sell or trade. And with the AMA trying to kick them off the street, he's thinking they should be given a satellite market. I mean, this is a conversation we've had back to back last week, so we'll chip that in compared to or facing the tax overhaul that is coming up. So yeah, when we get him on the line, we will ask him. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Honorable, how are you doing this morning?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm okay.
Honorable, you are a very known businessman and entrepreneur, and you're also a politician. The Daily Graphic this morning has on the front page that overhaul tax exemption regime to save industries, and it's by the AGI, Association of Ghanaian Industries. What do you have to say on that?
Well, I tend to agree with what you have said, because, you know, if we are in Parliament and we see that exemptions are given to foreign companies that are bringing equipment or coming to do construction or whatever business they come to do, and the local industry raising it, I saw that even their raw materials, they pay tax on it. See, when you do that, they will not be able to compete on the world market. Okay? They can't compete on the world market. Therefore, you are encouraging imports, because those who import from outside Ghana, they are after paying, their things are even cheaper than what Ghanaian industries are producing. Therefore, it makes it very difficult for the industry
to compete. Yeah.
And why I tend to agree that even government contracts that are given to businessmen, now they pay tax, no exemption on it. It makes it very difficult, and it hampers the whole state transaction. Because how many people can afford to pay duties on government import, government materials that a contractor has imported into the country?
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes it will take them 6 months to even 1 year to pay you. Meanwhile, the money that you could have used for something else to survive,
yeah,
you use that to pay your duty, and 6 months to a year, you will not be paid.
Yeah.
At least when you give the exemption, okay, let me explain this. Whatever duty an importer is paying for government transactions, you pass it on to the government.
That is true.
Very expensive.
That is true.
You know, so I don't know why they are insisting the exemption. They don't want to give exemption. Well, their reason, I've been there a couple of times to talk to them, and their reason is that they were abusing it. And that I agree with them too. Because Ghanaians, those who have the exemption, will even take their friends and relatives, ask them, and classify it
as the business
goods that are exempted.
Yeah.
I know. So the government also has it.
And you see, like,
now that we're taking up this, the AGI should meet the government, the Ministry of Finance, and discuss this. It's really affecting business, especially delay. Because for you to go and mobilize money, it takes a while. I've been paying. Now I've been paying which before I was not paying because I can present it. So I tend to agree with the AGI.
Honorable.
Yes.
Yes. Some of these monies are mostly loans from other financial institutions, and they accrue interest over the years when they are not paid. So just on adding up to what you are saying, on the show when you were here the last time, you said you were going to meet the ministers, Minister of Finance and other people who are very attached to this thing, when you're talking for the business people in Ghana, some are believing you played a part in this coming into life right now. Is that true?
The minister, if I got to play, I promised that the minister was in a road show for this bond, and I learned him yesterday, last night.
Okay.
So maybe I'll take opportunity to meet him this week and see how best we can do about it. You know, when I spoke to him about the cost of electricity, bring the bank to the president, the minister of for. I know it's not that.
Honorable, can you please position yourself? Yeah. I think we are breaking. We are losing you.
Yeah, I will take opportunity to go and see the minister because MPP is a little something.
Okay.
When I came there, it's about petrol, cost of fuel.
Yes.
Now, at least, they reduce it. Although the margin is not that big, that it shows the government concern about the ordinary people. So I'm going to take the same opportunity to meet the finance minister and discuss with them or with him that what is happening. You know, they have to do something about it.
All right.
They have to reconsider their decision.
We are very grateful for your time, Honorable Kennedy Japon. And we have here Honorable KOFI AMOAKOHENE, who says you are his role model. You'd like to say a few words to him. He's on the set.
Thank you. Thank you. Say hi to him. I'll see him in Parliament tomorrow.
Thank you, Honorable.
All right, Honorable. Have a good day. Well, that was Honorable Kennedy Japon on the line. He has been here a few times and talked about businesses and how to make it easy and swift for the ordinary businessman on the streets. And so I think he didn't get the last question right. I was asking if he did any follow-up, which he promised on two issues. One was the tax reduction on fuels so that drivers will be okay, and one was to also talk to some other people concerning issues like that. We're taking a quick break, and when we're back, we have here Honorable KOFI AMOAKOHENE, an MP for Atebu Amantin, and also a member of the vetting committee. He's very well vested in political affairs, like in the parliamentary affairs, and structures and proceedings in Parliament. The last time, he gave us a very good breakdown. And trust me, after the show, a lot of viewers text and call that you made it very understandable to them, the processes, which we are now going to have phase 2 or 3 of it tomorrow. This show is brought to you by King's Drinking Mineral Water. It's a water that is gone under very strict state-of-the-art machine treatment, and it's good for all occasions and events. Have one today and test the goodness of a genuinely, correctly, exactly treated mineral water. It's from King's Drinking Mineral Water. Their depot at Medina Police Station and the King's Beverage Company Limited at Gomoa Potton Junction. We're taking a break, and when we're back, we'll continue with some happenings in the newspapers. We'll touch on Chukuba, we'll touch on some of the police people being deported off from their post. It's the dialogue. Trust me, when we start with our new studios, we're going to have studio audience here, so you can enjoy the conversation behind it. And sometimes we can take your views right here in the studio, like you calling into the show. The numbers are 0240-550-899, 0240-550-899. You can join us on the line and also send WhatsApp messages or text messages. You can also watch this show live on Facebook at Net2 TV GH. One word, Net2 TV GH. Let me just gently remind our viewers that when you call on the show, kindly mute or turn down the volume on your TV set. We would like to have a conversation with you. We would like to enjoy what you're saying. Your mindset, your questions, answers, comments, and everything matters. You're part of this show. So we'd like to enjoy you to the fullest. So turn down the volume on your TV set. Let me say that in tree. So fresh now. Me patcho mute your TV no, and I'm out TV ni volume ni from. Say a company say ebia who needs our features ni bia and yet won kakra free TV no. Ebia now person o area more first say wafred. Yeah, we accept all that. But just let us have a very meaningful conversation without feedback. Wow. Yes, I just want to also let you know that you can watch this show live after on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Net2 TV GH. We also upload it on YouTube and we send it viral. You can also follow us at www.net2tvj.com. And so that is what it is for tonight. Let me tell you, this show is brought to you by Kingdom Drinking Mineral Water. And so this is an all-new beverage or water brought to you by Kingdom Beverages Limited. It's carefully treated under the state-of-the-art treatment machine, and its quality comes second to none. Well, before I announce the phone line, we have someone on the line. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay. You can reach Kingdom Drinking Mineral Water on 0302 681 0302 681 Also on 0240 521 276. 0240 521 276. You can also reach them on 050 832 3024. 050 832 3024. We lost that caller. Honorable, back to the studio. I think you've made a very clear and clean submission on our two biggest case. Nana Addo, His Excellency, was warning headmasters from illegally taking money from parents or people to distort the free SHS policy. He's warned severally, like this, a president warned rogue headmasters. Let me touch just briefly on that. And what's your take on that? Do you think some people would genuinely want to sabotage the free SHS?
A lot of people, because we still have bad people in the system, and they are the first call to criticize government. And some, you see, we've done a lot of bad politics such that people have become even criminals in their practice as politicians, not in a frontline politics, but as supporters of party.
Yeah.
Because recently there was a development in town. I don't know whether you took a look at it. You could find ballers.
You're all over. We touched on that. Let's come back to that. That is very important to me.
Everywhere.
Hello, good morning. We have a caller. Don't worry.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Panta.
Pacho, we didn't be out free.
Me prefer to try the name.
Yes, me Pacho Koso.
Better be kakra paper na kita review asem no met na koso.
Me Pacho Koso.
Na you see no me ba de me de no we in 1 week in run. And the ba be catch.
Me Pacho Koso.
Na mi ka bia ya me de jo Muhammad so be ka. Ti mo ayɛ sɛ mfu biara ɛwɔ biribiara mu sɛ asɛm no to na wakɔyɛ pini a ne yɛte wagya yɛnkasa koraa ma obi nte na ɛkɔyɛ sɛ wokɔyɛ sika hɛda na ɛpɛ ne obi abɔ hwɛ saa bani no sɛ me yɛ president anaasɛ me yɛ police ni a mɛkyagye saa dra bani no reckless driving was also harm. You know, they tell Mammy Cassa, they saw the hospital. They say, look, it's for a penny for the train. Not boy, no tunnel. We bring that boy, no Mammy Cassa, and they may speak and then no call. It's all quite sensitive. Was KG, Amma, what crash, Nippon, Omra, no mate. What was the speed where he going? Speed depends. A 120, a 200. Now, every driver cry. We are talking about so taxi driver, so we are passenger driver, so we are wine. 8 hours, and it's all driving on the free. After 8 hours, you know, it's all call to be back. You see, no more call. Yes, I'm going to and you, one man. You see, no one, it's say, have a phone happen. They under influence of alcohol and acid.
Yo, when you know, I am saying, and penny for Bobo Mudada, 80 year engine something from some young Janice, now only we are reported Bebano. You may show some Bamaya Swati. Why, it's here that's any also submission. It's a very brilliant one. This is Ghanaians are really well meaning. I mean, in some more Kikano Emudo. But honorable going forward, no, you were touching on the free SHS near the I think we have another caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, me pacho dini baby out free.
But your friend Joe Boy, no catch in town.
Okay, Joe Boy go Koso.
Hello.
Yeah, Joe Boy Koso.
Are you? But maybe you're the Yamia to say what my departing.
Hello. Okay. Yo, yes. Sir.
But maybe you can't have insurance. You know, better than one.
Okay. Yanka wants some battle the car. You better follow up amount.
But you must. But in some government hospital. There be a call and I say, who call you do fee after so Peter has insurance card. Yet, you do car. Some way to add meeting fee. Who could you draw your 50 at top up? Into you knew I have insurance, the combined and health insurance and so on. In part of the meeting, the drama.
Yo,
in some government hospital. There be a on the corner on Whisker. If you also the corner on Whisker.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Honorable, you're trying to wrap it up with the last topic. I can answer me. With the Joyce Paribas, you're better than only any child rap.
That's right. You have to.
Yes.
And I would think that I think they have a list of drugs that
they do
cover, and they should make it available.
Yeah,
the
to the public.
Technology is there, other social media, everybody will have it. We print it at the health points, the centers, and big, so that this argument of this is covering, this is not covering.
Well, Honorable, finally, your final words.
Finally, I was talking about Ghanaians, we Ghanaians. We have made politics such that it's even almost turning some of us, of the people, to be criminals.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because there was a development recently about our garbages.
Yeah.
My checks find out that it was an a hidden instructive given to some people, because I have a small business that also is into sanitation.
Okay.
So I really know what I was talking about. And then they were just dumping the refuse anyhow. Sometimes they will not cover it intentionally and be overspeeding, and they just blow off. Why? As Ghanaians, if a fly from a dirty place,
it comes to your
would
home.
It determine a house of an MPP or an NDC?
No.
It will just bring the malaria or whatever it is, cholera or whatever, to anybody. You understand? We need to understand that we are building a refined society that will not prevent our youth not to stow away to other lands, and they are being killed every day.
I saw the records, and Ghana is actually the
leading. You understand? So you go to America or even the emerging economy, China and other places, and the place is
even
so
Tunisia,
beautiful, well kept. You understand? It was done by the people, and it is the people that maintains it. You understand? So I believe that with the leadership that we have today, and I was very happy for me, not for giving Martin Amidu that position, but the blend. We should start seeing Ghana as one. And I think that is the path that our president, His Excellency, is charting. So the teachers, you cannot eat your cake and have it. They are mothers and they are fathers. They are Christians and they are Muslims, or they are worshippers. Why would you do this? And biblically, because I'm a Christian, and I know you can find it in the Quran. If you prevent somebody's food, no matter what you use the money for,
it will never
be fruitful. It's a simple principle, because it's a promise of God for everybody to have food or to be fed every day. And you are preventing people. So you are going contrary to God's position, and you'll be punished, certainly punished for that. So people who are doing that, at least they should hold on. We are building a very solid economy, and very soon the basic thing that challenges us to stealing and other things would come down, because this is a president who understands that unless we are able to feed the poor, we cannot protect the rich.
That is
so the poor will be fed, but we need time. Now we are coming up from the death, and we believe that Ghana will be on the level ground, and Ghana will stabilize for everybody. But I still believe that anybody that is found should be used as a scapegoat. Because he's a bad citizen.
Okay, that is coming from Honorable KOFI AMOAKOHENE. He's the MP for Tebu Amantin, also a member of the vetting committee. He's also an entrepreneur, T-shirts and more, Customer Company Limited, and he's also the member of the committee on youth, sports, culture, and tourism. So you can tell he's loaded with lots of stuff. We'll be having him here very, very regularly, and I like his submissions. Now, today, the revelation is that he is a strong Christian and trying to be all religious in his. And we need people like this in Parliament, so they will also add the word of God to politics. Then we can have a refining future. Well, he said it in his word of caution, supporting the president's claim that headmasters and teachers who are trying to undermine the policy should put a hold. If for nothing at all, God is watching. This is the dialogue. I would like to express my appreciation to the crew, the early morning call. I really respect that. I would like to thank you, Honorable KOFI AMOAKOHENE, for making it up. I would like to thank you all for being part of the show. I can't mention names, but all well-meaning Ghanaians, viewers, and well-wishers of this show. We thank you. We love you all. We'll be here same time tomorrow, 8 to 9 sharp. My name again is Jonas Abedi Anim, and the show is The Dialogue. We are out of here.